your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the game. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Fowler.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Matt, there's some tough losses in the course of the season, right? We've all witnessed that. But, man, to lose a 1-run game when you're losing a lot recently, that just rips the heart out of you. They got to figure out a way to just get it back up and come back and go play another game.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Matt Carpenter. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kim's on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot, to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, Matt, you want to get off to a good start? Right here they did. First inning, RBI single, first game of the series. This is a message, and maybe it's been sent.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hardy's up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Cards lead it 1-0. Adam Wainwright gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Adam Jones.
Hit out towards second. 1 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here is realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting the base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Here's Manny Machado now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
The 1-2 from Wainwright. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Runners on first with 1 down. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The 3-2 now to Machado. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
Lays off 1-0. Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo.
That's a strike.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Here's the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Fowler going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Orioles nothing. So striding in, Matt Adams.
For the Cardinals,
and the home away
designated
splits
hitter,
tell us he's actually
Matt
quite a bit
Adams.
better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump.
Right
Smart
fielder,
hitting here, just
Steven
going with the pitch,
Piscotty.
using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. His average right at .295 here to start play. 13 home runs and 28 RBIs. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground up the middle. Hardy's there. No problem here. One away.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Left fielder.
And I'm looking at the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Vin Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him, is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He can always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
Digging in now, Rendell Grichuk. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now in the box, Greg Garcia. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Kim, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. tough one to lay off, called a strike. And the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Stephen Piscotty. You can play this guy all over the diamond. That seems to be the theme. He fits right into those versatile players. He's right at the top of the list.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Peralta's up with it. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Seth Smith.
Here's Seth Smith now. His career line against Wainwright, just a 1 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz blows it in. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. His guys lead it 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Diaz.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, here we go again, Matt. He gives up a run in each of the first 2 innings, and now a leadoff single to lead off the third. Not a good sign.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Carpenter. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Johnny Peralta. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one.
No strike.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Men on third with 2 down. And this is swung on and grounded out to Hardy at short. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wellington Castillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball, and this is off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. His career line against Wainwright. He's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the at-bat. hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. On to Carpenter. It's in time. A double play.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Ready for another chance. Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wainwright gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Carpenter is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Designated hitter, Matt Adams.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Riding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Randall Richard.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Splitter taken here. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again. Hyun-Soo Kim. He singled his last time up.
Left fielder, number 25.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. The 1-0 delivery. That's popped up out towards short right field. Garcia backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wainwright's ready. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Line to the right side. Piscotty is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. At the plate, Greg Garcia. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman, Greg Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Line towards center field. Jones is there. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. But they're on top 2-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The second baseman,
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Fowler looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Scope. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
This pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row. He was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Now batting.
Here's Seth Smith now.
Designated hitter, Seth.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Wainwright ready. The 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
The batter, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it bothered him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Well, this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Matt Carpenter, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single, and you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And there he goes towards second. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Sent on the ground out to second. Garcia comes up with it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, number 25.
Ready once again, Hyun-Soo Kim. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Line towards center field. Fowler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Striding in once again, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Ball 1.
Playing 11.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one's taken outside for a ball. We walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that in the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Wainwright comes set. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Davis waits on the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled back. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And now against his body, a jump throw. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back here on the show, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall Grichuk. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. And it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Oliver Gray comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
71, Oliver Gray. Now batting.
In now,
Second
Greg
baseman.
Garcia. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue, as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Stepping in now, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-2 St. Louis. Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jonathan Scope.
On its way is pitch number 75. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in and looking for more, Seth Smith. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. He hit the ball hard. I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Trevor Rosenthal takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. J.J. Hardy waits on deck. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. To first. Carpenter is there. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 3-2. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Matt Carpenter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Johnny Peralta is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Catcher Yadier Molina.
Digging in to try it again. Yadier Molina. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3. And they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 10 for him on the year. And it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead.
This is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Adams now down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Cardinals get 1 in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now a 4-2 St. Louis lead. Digging in. J.J. Hardy. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And this is going to be a base hit for Hardy. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grichuk sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 25. Your attention, please. Now
So with a
pitching for the
left-handed hitter
Cardinals,
waiting, they'll go to their
number
own left-hander
46,
out of the bullpen.
Kevin Segrist.
Hyun-Soo Kim will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Sunwon-Oh
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Manny Machado will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail it here 4-2. Michael Gibbons enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Randall Grichuk comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Look at it, guys. Double him up right here.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, Greg
Now in the
Garcia.
box, Greg Garcia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in and out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Striding in, Aledmus Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
1-1.
2 down, runners at first and second. There's ball 2 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You've got to come after him, make a swing the bat.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cards forced to settle for 1. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-2. At the plate, Mark Trumbo. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at-bat. You got the leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now. He's got to work to get on base. This is where on-base percentage counts.
Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Digging in, Chris Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Well, you credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he swings and misses on that one. And now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Softly hit out to short. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one. But he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
5-2 the final score tonight. Adam Wainwright earns his 8th victory of the season. Sun-Hwan Oh records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 22nd. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.